I will be live this Sunday at 8 p.m. for our recap and recharge with both of my beautiful ladies. Come and stop by this Sunday, 8 p.m.
We interrupt this YouTube video to bring you another weekly episode of Articulated Ninjas Action Figure News.
It might be 10 p.m. Do you know where your action figures are? What is going on, everybody? Articulated Ninja here, and let's go over some of the most recent 6 to 7 inch scale action figure news from like the last week or so. And yes, we are on the Find My Figures Instagram page. This is my wife's page. She runs it with our girlfriend.
How can I be homophobic?
Follow the Instagram page to stay up to date with action figure news. Just scan that little barcode in the corner of the screen right now. Scan it with your phone. It'll take you straight to the news page. Also, link in the description below. And let's start off with some of these third-party releases, starting with Lazy Monster Studio. Has just shown off some images of their Oaktown elf, and it looks like the cloth goods are done by Kai Labs. I see a Kai Lab logo down there. This looks cool if you're into the whole, you know, fantasy, Dungeons and Dragons, Worlds of Warcraft, and perfect. This is perfect. I think a lot of the World of Warcraft and Dungeons of Dragons people, they've been eating, especially when it comes to these third-party companies, man. I like her sword a lot. Her cloth goods do look really nice. Once again, Kai Labs, but you can also take them off and get a completely blank buck. All I see when only thing I see when I look at this body is the song, I'm a 90s baby, so I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. So this is cool, man. Pre-booking bonus. So if you pre-order or book, quote unquote, you'll get a different head sculpt with the wide eyes as if she's, you know, using power-ups and stuff. The MSRP for this is $66.99, and I'm sure it's available for pre-order on tons of places. Right here, it's available for pre-order on therealgundamit.com. I gotta agree with my brother Will right here. He said she looks incredible. She definitely does. She looks cool, man. Especially if this is your thing. And I love when companies give us more than just boots. They give us the bare feet option, especially when it comes to like mythical creatures and characters. Also, River Toys is showing off their Maple Leaf Man, which we all know this is Ip Man. This is 100% Ip Man. The head sculpt looks really nice. Cloth goods look really good as well. This is your thing. I'm sure, you know, more information about this will be announced soon, but just taking a look at what we're getting right here, I think they definitely hit it out the park with this. I hope the base body is actually a good base body. Just sticking with third party before we get into the domestic brands, we have Snail Shell with wolf and accessory kits. So I know tons of people love Snail Shell, so do I. If this is your thing, I definitely think you might not want to pass on this figure, because I don't see too many Snail Shell figures with this aesthetic and a translucent blue sword, which just leads me to believe that her aftermarket price is probably going to go crazy, especially once she's sold out. We don't get a lot of characters like this. Pre-orders are currently available on 5KToys, and the MSRP is $55 for the figure, and then another $22 for the actual kit. Now I'm assuming that this page is what the kit is for 22 bucks. 2 shields, 2 different types of sword with the bigger weapon right here. I'm assuming that's what it is, and this is just the base for the kit. But don't hold me to that. Head over to 5KToys and go check it out. You can pre-order it there. Also, Medy Toys dropped some more teaser images of one of their newer red orcs. That face with this hair sculpt is definitely unfamiliar to me. I'm not sure if this body will be reused, but chances are it probably will, but a lot of their base bodies are really good anyway. And it looks like it does light up. Medy Toys is known for having their figures' eyes light up, so you can see the multiple shots. Now, I don't know if this is UV light or it's actually, you know, battery or magnetic powered. I'm not sure, but to me, what makes this guy unique is his clothes, his armor, the soft good pants. I have not seen these types of accessories or features on other Medy toy figures at all, let alone the eyes being red on a red orc and then the crazy windswept hair right here. I have not seen this on any other Medy Toys figure, so definitely go check this out. I will keep you guys up to date, as of course the Find My Figure ladies will be posting any and all updates from Medy Toys. And we are living in a time of skeletons, man. Shout out to Spider Kaiju. That's such a good gift to use right there. We're getting so many skeletons from multiple companies. You guys will see exactly what I'm talking about, including domestic companies like Mythic Legions. But here's the human skeleton Infernal Ballots, and this is by Keep Going Studios, who has put out some banger action figures before in the past. Look at the articulation on these guys. This could very likely be the best 1/12 scale skeletons that we have. I like Mythic Legion skeletons. They're just very, very thick boned. They are big boned skeletons. So to me, they really go into the more mythical realm, where this is nice and thin, not to mention all the articulation that it looks like we're going to be able to get out of this guy. So this is really nice. And part of the reason that makes this really nice is that the MSRP is $20. Just $20. The ETA is Q2 of 2026, which is literally right around the corner. If you are into skeletons, I would 100% say go pick these guys up, because I'm sure once they sell out, you're gonna have to wait for a reissue, if they even do a reissue. Now, I'm pretty sure reissues are not what Keep Going Studios is known for, as I have not seen many, or if any, but these skeletons look absolutely awesome, man, and the articulation looks good. I cannot wait to get one in hand, because I know I definitely will, just to test it out and push the boundaries on these guys. But once again, MSRP $20, ETA Q2 of 2026. Can pre-order it on 5KToys.com. Multiple different colors: white, bloody, red, black, and pink. This charred black one looks really nice too, especially we do have a dragon coming from Mythic Legions, which would go perfect with this charred one. Now, some more skeletons. This is from 101 Toys Palm Elf series. Skeleton Horse series. Okay, so this is up on Big Bad Toy Store. This company has already released some skeletons that you can buy on Big Bad, but more so importantly, this is more so about the actual mounts that we're getting here. We're getting skeletal mounts, which the only company other than 101 Toys here that has given us something like that before was Mythic Legions, or Four Horsemen, I should say. They gave us skeletal mounts, and it looks like here we just have more options. Once again, the bones, the structure, everything here looks a little bit smaller. I like that the wings are removable, just in case you want more of a unicorn or just a basic steed. You get a lot of options here, including armor. It looks like real chains. Now, I have seen some people review their base skeleton, and they do make it seem a little top heavy. They also make it seem like parts of it is actually metal, so that might explain why it's top heavy. I have no idea what's going to actually be steel or metal on these actual horses, other than the chains here, because that looks like that's definitely metal. I have no idea with this company. I've never really messed around with their stuff, but I do think it looks really, really nice. So if you are interested in having some more bone or skeletal type of horses in your collection, more than just the ones that Four Horsemen have offered, I definitely say that this is probably your only other option, because it's not like there's a ton of companies giving us skeletal horses. So I think this is really cool. I think this shot right here looks really nice. As you guys can see, with the different options, you can have a type of centaur here, which I think that is really cool. The MSRP for the entire set is $330. The ETA is April of 2026. Currently available on Big Bad Toy Store, and I'm sure if you Google it, you'll probably find some other sites that you can pre-order these guys on. And the same company also has a limited edition gold skeleton available. The MSRP for this is $74.99, and it looks like a set of two for $74.99. The ETA is Q1 of 2026. So if you do want some gold dipped skeletons, if you want to be that bougie, you could definitely pick these guys up. I think the gold actually looks pretty cool. Normally, I'm not a fan of colored skeletons, but the gold definitely does look pretty nice. Also, just keeping in line with some of the third-party companies, Mezco looks like they are going to do an Invincible figure. It looks like they're basically going to be using the same base body or a similar base body to that Spider-Man that they released, which to me, this is easy money for them. This is probably going to be amazing, man. I cannot wait to see what it's going to look like painted. Once again, I'm not condoning bootleg action figures. I'm just letting you know this is where we're at, and this is exactly what it is, and it's expected with domestic prices and companies like Reveltech, which obviously they're using their tech and their design build here, dropping figures for $120 a piece. This is expected to happen. Same thing I said with Spider-Man. But no company is really giving us Invincible action figures. Everyone is still waiting on PopToys, which I'm excited about. I'm 100% down for every single one PopToys is going to put out. But I am super excited for this as well too. This has more of a comic style, there's hard lines and everything, where PopToys looks a little bit softer, more going off of the animated series. This definitely looks like it's been taken directly off of those comic pages. But this is Mezco, and I will keep you guys up to date with when they drop more. Also sticking with third party, man. It's every episode we get some wild ass curves. This is the Romanki. This is nothing more than just a print test, and it looks kind of crazy, man. Once again, we get articulated chest.
This is what we needed,
and as well as everything else basically being articulated here. So this is cool, man. Her face sculpt, her hair, she looks really nice. Not that the head sculpt even matters, because everybody just puts whatever head they want on these types of bodies, but an articulated chest, man. I mean, we really can't ask for more at this point. We're getting feet packs, articulated chest packs. We're living in that time, man. We are 100%. We have entered into the gooner phase of collecting 100%. All the gooners are eating very, very well in today's day and age, including myself, man, because I love these thicker figures. We've had to have skinny females, washboard Marvel Legends females for majority of my life. So the thicker the better. Bring them all on, man. And it looks like it has great articulation overall. I'm down, man. More updates to be announced once they actually are announced. And at this point, LPZZ or UPC, whatever they choose to change their name to, it's not even third party at this point. These guys are crushing it. They showed off their Batman Beyond suits. Now, I know I've seen a lot of people bashing this suit because everyone's just begging for a classic animated series Batman Beyond suits.
man. Shut your bitch ass up.
I'm not. I'm happy anything Batman Beyond we get. So to me, this looks awesome. It's obviously based off of the Arkham Knight video game design, because there was like a Batman Beyond suit in that game. And this is automatic for me. Like, you can't take my money fast enough. I'm 100% down for everything LPZZ/UPC is doing. 100% down, man. LPZZ has blown me away literally with their quality, the aesthetics, the articulation, everything, every category. These guys are doing amazing, and so I'm 100% down for this. They also showed off their Hush, which once again, man, there's no surprise here why they call this company the Mafex Killer, because you know, a Mafex nowadays $120. These guys are right around the same price, and we get so much more detail here and so much more articulation here, and on average so many more accessories, as you guys can see right here. I mean, to me personally, this is the best Hush Batman that, you know, it looks like aesthetically we're going to get. And I really love my Mafex Hush Batman. I have one. I have the Superman as well. I have so many Mafex figures, but this company is killing it, man. And they also showed off their Dark Knight's Metal Batman, which is 100% I will be getting. Everything LPZZ I'm 100% down for. Easily. The pre-orders for this are on 5KToys, as well as Big Bad Toy Store, I believe, and tons of other websites. But I will keep you guys up to date as more updates are given to us, especially for this Batman Beyond suit, man. This thing looks beautiful. Now, kicking it off with some domestic stuff from companies here in the States that we all know and love. Savage Crucible has made their 3D file for their throne available on their websites. Shout out to Junkion Crafts, man. Junkion is awesome. Go check him out on Instagram and YouTube. Junkion is literally, he's been walking people through his prints, and I think he's doing an amazing job over there. As you guys can see right here, he's just taking them straight off of the build plate and showing people what you get before you clean it up and, you know, do other things to it, paint it and stuff like that. But I think it's awesome, man. I don't think there's a lot of companies actually giving us print files, especially for free. Look at this. This throne looks absolutely beautiful, man. Beautiful. From Savage Crucibles, and I believe this started off as a kind of perk or incentive for the Kickstarter people, but then it opened up to everybody as time went on, which I'm okay with. I'm 100% okay with. Like I said, no other company is giving us files to print for free, especially large extensive files like this. Shout out to Harvinger Studios, aka Savage Crucible, man. They are killing it. And just to show you guys real quick, I went over to the Savage Crucible Instagram. This is what this thing looks like painted. Amazing, amazing paint job here. This is beautiful, man. So obviously you could paint it whatever color you want to, but I'm just saying here, you know, some of the intended colors. And I think this is absolutely gorgeous, man. That rustic type of bronze goldish look, like this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, man. Hopefully they continue to give us, you know, amazing 3D files like this. This is awesome, just as a thank you for people that support, you know, their brand. And I love when companies say thank you to us. I really do, because I definitely support them. I'm waiting for their fish wave to actually be shipped out. That's what I spent the most money on during the Kickstarter. Cannot wait to get them in hand. And I got to get this throne printed out for me. I'll probably hit up Dwarte Studios and ask him if this would be something that he is offering and if I could get one, because this is absolutely beautiful. And Big Bad Workshop has shown off their Tick figures, and I think they look pretty cool, man. MSRP $39.99. It looks like he could get into a lot of decent poses, and he does come with a few accessories. So if you were a fan of the Tick, if you grew up in that 90s era, I definitely think this is probably one of the best or only options for you guys to go with. So this is pretty cool to me, man. Maybe this is an exclusive. I gotta go check it out. But the pre-orders are currently available on Big Bad Toy Store. Like I said, MSRP $39.99, and the ETA is Q3 of 2026. So this is right around the corner, basically. This shot is awesome. This is cool. Big Bad Workshop also showed off their Operation Monster Force Black Watch Shadow Ray. So this is like a translucent ZoloCon exclusive for $39.99. So they will be at ZoloCon. Definitely go check them out if you will be there. I will be there. I'll definitely see how these guys look in person. So this is pretty cool. Available at ZoloCon. This is the ZoloCon exclusive from them. Also, we have Valaverse, who did a secret silent drop of 2 brand new Praetorian figures. The Praetorian figures, they going for some money, man. These Praetorians sell. They sell like crazy. So we have one figure here that is $34.99, and then the other one requires 20 action points. You get action points every time you buy an Action Force figure. The points are on the box. You can just cut out those points and mail them into the company, and they have a list of instructions here you guys can go check out for yourself. But this glow in the dark one is beautiful, man. Now the other translucent Praetorian that we did have was an exclusive, so a lot of people were pretty upset that they weren't able to get their hands on one. So then they wound up releasing this one, which is not the same level of transparency. It's nowhere near as clear as the other one that was an exclusive, but I think this one is awesome, man. I actually like that it has some of those darker translucent parts on it. I like it more than the other one, so I'm glad I missed out on the other one, because I can definitely get this one and almost anything glow in the dark I 100% want in my collection. So this Praetorian is $34.99, and if you want that other one, you just send in 20 action points, and that's only $10. So realistically, which is basically shipping, I'm assuming. So that's what it is for this. And I think it's pretty cool that Valaverse still continues to incentivize people with action points and things like that, especially because we grew up, I mean, we're from the era of Build-A-Figures, you know what I'm saying? Like little incentives or close to free, if not free action figures is what a lot of us grew up collecting and we are all about. SH Figure Arts has shown off their full rollout of the Yuji Itadori. I'm down for anything Figure Arts JJK at this point, because this is beautiful, man. All the face sculpts, everything here looks absolutely gorgeous. I love his outfit. This is going to be amazing, man. I cannot wait. And I wonder if the Yuta face is automatically included or if that's going to be a pre-order only. I'm not 100% sure. Normally it's with Figure Arts, it's just a pre-order, but we will see. Also, Good Smile Company has shown off from their Hell's Paradise figure, Yamada Simon, and she looks nice, man. I wonder how tall she is. Figma has slowly been stepping up the height on their action figures, and I love it because they're so tiny. So this looks really nice, and it looks like she does come with overall more accessories than the SH Figure Arts one did. So this is cool. She can hit all her signature, you know, samurai-ish types of poses. She looks nice. Her face sculpt, everything here looks really nice. Her MSRP is about $102. ETA is November of 2026. PopMart showed off their Hush Superman, and he's $71, man. And once again, when it comes to this brand, you guys can see right here, amazing cinematography, and this is really cool, man. I've reviewed PopMart before on my channel, and the figure was absolutely amazing. I felt like I had a 1/12 scale Hot Toys, miniature Hot Toys in my hands, and it looks like they've continued on with the same trend. So yeah, this is beautiful. Great promotion here, great cinematography to advertise their figure. More companies underestimate doing this. More companies should be advertising their figures like this. This is what hits people in the feels. This is what gives people nostalgia. This is what makes people click that pre-order or rush to the checkout to have it in their hands after they see something like this, versus just another boring image. This is really cool. I see people in the comments here brought up a smiling face. Yeah, I think that's the only thing he would have been missing, is a smiling face. Maybe he didn't smile much in that comic, which is the Hush series, but I mean, it's a Superman figure, so I think a smiling face would have definitely gone a long way. I really like the vines. They look beautiful. MSRP, like I said, $71, available up on PopMart, and I'm sure some other sites as well. This is from Dwarte Studios. Also, Mythic Legion's dropping a banger, man, at ToyCon, New Jersey, which is Saturday, April 18th. Man, this guy will be available. I cannot wait to pick him up. This is the Highlands Warrior. Obviously, Mythic Legions has been stepping it up, as they should, because they used to be lacking behind, man. Now they are making statements with a lot of their drops and increasing their articulation. So that is awesome. And this Highland Warrior to me looks absolutely awesome. Yeah, I don't see their really new tech on him as far as double joints and things like that. But I think with the small changes they have made, they have definitely come a long way from where they previously were. And this is a great type of Viking army builder. So this is the exclusive for ToyCon New Jersey. Like I said, April 18th, which is a Saturday. That's where you'll be able to pick this guy up. And if I could get him, I will definitely show him off on the channel, because 2 different head sculpts overall. If you get 3 of him, you have 3 different troopers right there. 3 different soldiers, or warriors, I should say. But this looks nice, man. Cloth goods look really nice. Everything here, I'm 100% happy with. Cannot wait to see people kit bashing and all the different combinations I could do with weapons and cloth goods and stuff to make him into different Vikings. And also a new drop from Dwarte Studios. This is the Alien Hive Spires. Okay, this is what he's calling them. But if you are into Warhammer, you know what these looks like. If you're into anime in general, man, this to me can be applied almost everywhere. I really got to get some. I think that they do look really nice. I'm a big fan of anything city rubble or destroyed or anything like that, but these tentacles are really nice. These are available up on the Dwarte Studios Shopify store, and the MSRP is different variations because there's different packages, both painted and unpainted. If you don't want to pay for them painted and you want to enjoy painting them yourself, I know a lot of the tabletop guys enjoy painting themselves, so he does offer them like that. Also, I'm pretty sure you could get them at different scales too if you contact him, because he prints in all scales for the most part. So this thing looks really cool. Once again, it's from Dwarte Studios. This is the Alien Hive Spires. Like this guy right here saying, I wish this was McFarlane scale. It can easily be McFarlane scale as it is, because obviously tentacles come in all different shapes and sizes, but you can contact him and I'm pretty sure he will print them out to be McFarlane scale. Dwarte does what the people want. So if he gets enough interest, or he gets, you know, inquiries and people asking him about stuff like that, he definitely does it. Big Zilla right here. Give this man an applause on how detailed and painted, etc. Yeah, the detail on his paint job, man. This is why, you know, so many people call him the Dio King, because of what they know they're getting as far as detail is concerned here. This is beautiful, man. Every single tooth or shard here looks just, this is nice. This is really nice. Also, Mezco has shown off the pre-orders for their year 1 Batman, and I think this looks cool, man. If you love Mezco, if you collect Mezco, I think this is awesome. Mezco always wins to me when it comes to accessories. I don't have too many Mezco figures myself. I'm still waiting on their Samurai Jack to drop, but I think that this is beautiful, man. Look at all these accessories, including alight. That is really nice. This is nice. The mask with the cape attached. I think that will probably be one of the first. I don't think any company has ever given us something like this right here. So that is pretty cool. And the cape, look at the shots you're able to do with this action figure. I mean, even if you're not a Mezco fan, you really can't hate on this beautiful shot and the options that this figure gives you to even be able to recreate a scene like this. That is nice. So MSRP is $116 and the ETA is September of 2026. And like I always say, go check out the Find My Figure ladies. I pick and I choose what captivates me the most, what is the most interesting to me, but they have a ton of stuff for you guys to see. Updates literally being updated every single day. These beautiful women are posting action figure news and updates, so go check them out if you get a chance over on Instagram. Link will be in the description below. So y'all know when I do find something nice, we do the cosplay weather girl of the week. And just so y'all know, I had people upset at me that I did not have a cosplay weather girl of the week on the last news episode. I told you guys I'm sorry, I don't always find one that I like, but when I do, I definitely include it. And here we go. Right here we have Elixir. And the reason I chose her to be the cosplay weather girl of the week is because of her miracle cosplay.
Damn!
Now, obviously, the curves are really nice here. I really think she did an amazing job. But for me, it's because she also looks strong. Like, if you just take a look at her biceps and her arms, anybody that's a Miracle fan knows that she is not a slouch or a pushover and knows that she's just not a thin, petite hero. She actually has a lot of muscle to her. And I think she did a really good job here. Like, look at this. If we were doing live castings for the Netflix My Hero series, right? And this was the woman that they casted to be Miracle, I could die happy. I'm okay. This to me, it looks exactly like this right here. We pull that off the screen and yeah, this is nice. This is really, really nice. The hair, the ears, the suit, everything is perfect. Now, I think it'd be pretty tough to get her live action because when she turns around, I know every time she turns around, the crowd would probably go crazy. But this is what it's supposed to be. This is how Miracle, to me in my mind, is supposed to look live action. Check her out over on Instagram. She also has a lot of other nice cosplays that I like a lot, like this Starfire. I think she looks absolutely beautiful as Starfire as well. So yeah, I'm going with her for the cosplay weather girl of the week. I had to. Y'all know I am a Miracle simp slash gooner slash whatever you want to call me. Miracle is that bunny right there. And also keep in mind, I will be live with these beautiful Find My Figure ladies this Sunday the 18th at 8 p.m. Might be today depending on when you're watching this video, but if it's not, it's okay, because you know we spin the block every Sunday at 8 p.m. We live. And if you made it to the end of this long ass news video, please comment down below that you made it to the end so I can say thank you. Shout out to all of my channel members. Let me know in the comments below what you liked, what you didn't like, what you're excited for. Thank you for tuning in to another weekly episode of
Articulated Ninjas Action Figure News.
It might be 10 p.m. Do you know where your action figures are?